Ready as you can be, right? Hi, I'm Barb,
I'm Randine.
Hi, I'm Christie.
and this is our Sclero-What
Sclero-What?
Adventures. Happy Scleroderma Awareness Month, everybody. We are so honored and privileged to bring a scleroderma patient to you every single day. We want you to know what scleroderma is, and we feel that the best way to do that is to bring the people that actually live with it every single day to you, and so that you get to hear their stories personally. And so we are so excited to bring Christie to you today. Thank you so much, Christie, for joining us.
Thank
And,
y'all.
and so tell us, what form of scleroderma were you diagnosed with?
I was diagnosed with diffuse systematic scleroderma, and it's
when was that?
May 5th, 2010.
And what were some of your first symptoms?
I had played softball the December before, and kind of one of the church ladies threw it, and when I caught it, it cracked a small bone on the top of my hand, and it just never kind of healed. It was always hurt when I would close it, but they just said it was arthritis, no big deal. And when I was diagnosed by accident. I didn't even go in for any symptoms of anything. A dermatologist diagnosed me because he was young out of medical school.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did he see that?
I had been to a doctor. I had noticed like between my knee and my ankles, some black spots or brown would come up, and they were concerned that it could be something with my veins. So they sent me through to the vascular surgeons. Everything was good. And they were like, go to a dermatologist. And so I was in there, and I happened to be wearing a button-up shirt that day on my lunch hour. And the young guy walks in, and I thought, oh, good Lord, this little young guy knows nothing. And he introduced himself, and he said, I need a biopsy of your chest. I said, you got the wrong patient. I'm here for my legs. And I had noticed a shiny spot in the middle of my chest about the size of a quarter, but I rushed with everything. So I just thought I sprayed perfume or hairspray on it every day. He did a biopsy. I had no clue what a biopsy was until he brought out the hole puncher, figured it out. And in 3 days, he called me back and they told me what I had. I didn't even know how to say it, spell it. And then, of course, I did the Google search and scared the daylights out of me. But I'm thankful for him.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. Wow. What an amazing way to get a diagnosis.
I had no clue. I was just kind of ticked off. I had to pay another $50 copay, and I would have never known because I didn't get that or symptoms until like late 2012. So I would have never known.
And no, I better not. I was going to ask some more questions, but I better stick to the schedule here. Otherwise the video gets too long and people tune out. So tell us, what is one thing you would tell your pre-diagnosis self?
To continue having fun and doing things that you think might be crazy, but do it, because once you get sick and if anything comes up and you can't do it, you don't want to look back and think, man, I wish I would have done this and that. Just live your life every day because you don't ever know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is one thing you would have wished you would have done? If there is anything.
I probably would have paid more attention when I went to doctors for just random stuff, because I think 2 years prior to being diagnosed, every year I had went to urgent care because I had pneumonia. It was in the same lobe every year. I just assumed that the doctor knew what he was talking about, but that was actually the pulmonary fibrosis in my lungs. I wish I would have paid more attention to blood work other than just thinking the doctors knew everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, what is one blessing that scleroderma has brought into your life?
As crazy as it is, there's two. I'll be quick. One, the friends that I have made, the scleroderma friends and family, that's the best. but unfortunately I was not able to work with scleroderma. And so I've been able to be home with my youngest. Well, I say youngest, she's 17 now, but since 2013, I've been able to be home with her and do things that I didn't get to do with my oldest daughter because I worked all the time. So to me, that was a blessing.
That is absolutely a blessing. Well, what does Scleroderma Awareness Month mean to you?
It means letting people know what we have, not just, oh, you have that, tell me about it. It would be nice for a doctor or a hospital to already know, okay, we know this, what are we going to do? And enough awareness so that somebody can work on a cure somewhere. We have to let people know.
Absolutely. And what is one thing you want everyone to know about scleroderma?
I think the main thing is it's not contagious, so you can't touch us. We're not going to give it to you, I promise. And just don't treat us differently. When we need help, we'll ask for it, but we're no different. We shouldn't be treated any different because of hands curled or if we have oxygen. Just, we're good. Let us go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that, Christie. All right, Randine, you're up, girl.
Okay, Christie.
I'm ready, I think.
Random Randine questions. And we were talking a little bit about your hot flashes. You've had them for like 10 years. Where is the funniest place you've ever got a hot flash and what did you do about that?
Actually, yesterday at my doctor's appointment, I sat in the room, and my doctors are funny. They already know I'm open with everything. And I just kept and I was flying the little paper pamphlet, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was sweating down everywhere. And the doctor kept asking me, are you okay? And I'm like, it's just really hot in here. He was like, well, go walk outside. I thought I would pass out in that room. And I said, okay, I come back in. They had turned the air down and I was freezing, but I wouldn't say a word. I was saying nothing.
Barb, do you have hot flashes?
No, I don't have hot flashes. No.
And I don't either. Yeah.
So I don't know what that feels like. I can't even imagine having hot. Like, no.
My grandma used to talk about it, and I just thought she was exaggerating. I was like, oh, Nanny. But when she tells you can feel it from your feet rise up, it's the worst thing ever. It's bad.
And so do you still have Raynaud's?
Yes. And it was only every now and then, but I've noticed more in probably the last 4 months than I have at any time. And it's been super hot. That's the crazy thing. So I've noticed it in my fingers more than I have any other time.
Yeah, that is amazing. And so how does that work with have you ever had a hot flash during a Raynaud's attack?
Yes. When I've done it outside week before last, I was helping a friend out. I was sweating up a storm. I grabbed one drink out of the cooler and my hands were white. And I said, what is my body doing? And I've done that at conferences. Everybody's wrapped up with blankets. And I'm like, dear Lord, can y'all turn a fan on? I'm just all the time.
Your body's in constant battle.
It's ticked off with me. All I know.
Okay, my next Random Randine question for you is, what is the weirdest thing in your closet?
I can't wait to hear this.
Well, thanks to Giovanna, when her and her husband did the dinosaur and unicorn, I hopped online, I bought the dinosaur costume and I wear it everywhere. And so I have a matching monkey one. And when we have a couple adult beverages, who knows what we dress up as? It helps me because it has a fan inside, so I'm good.
I wish you were at home to go put that on. That would be hilarious.
It is ridiculous. It is crazy.
Okay, so it's official. We are going to bring you back on. when you put that when you go home at some point, you are putting that on, and we're gonna re-record you.
I will do that. And it's all Giovanna's fault.
And if you could just share a picture of you in that costume on our comment section when your video gets up, that'll be hilarious.
Okay. That'll
Well,
be your job, Ab.
and bless Giovanna's heart. For anybody that watching, please be praying for her and her family. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
super sad.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. So, do you want to know what's the weirdest thing in my closet, Randine?
Yeah.
I would say, so actually, it's something that was purchased by you. And isn't it that bunny suit thing that we did?
Llama.
Similar to Christie's, however, mine has no fan in it. It just simply is a nice, warm, one-piece bunny suit or something.
It's no drama llama.
Oh, it's a no drama llama. Oh, it's a no drama llama.
And we wear those completely sober.
Yeah, we haven't done that, so maybe we have something to blame it on. So I do have friends that wear the monkey suit, and we've gotten up on beach music bands and they dance on the stage, and I'm like, oh Lord, that's us.
That's funny. Before I finish off with my questions for you, I love your Southern accent, but I just want to see what it's like twisting it with some Minnesota vocabulary words.
Okay.
So if you can repeat them after me. Oofda.
What was that?
Oofda.
Oofda?
Oofda.
Oofda.
You've never heard of oofda before?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's a Minnesota thing. How about this one? You betcha.
You betcha. I know that one.
And this one, Skol.
School?
Skol Vikings.
Go Vikings. Let's go Vikings.
That's our fight song. And a word we use when we really need to show our love for the Vikings. And the last one, don't you know?
Don't you know?
You pronounce it too nicely. Don't you know?
Don't you know? Well, then we follow with bless your heart.
Yeah.
That's our Southern cuss word there. That takes care of all of them.
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
Bless your heart. That tells them.
That means I'm done, Barb. She just blessed my heart. Well, nice meeting you, Christy, again.
It's good
Awesome.
meeting you.
Thank you so much, Christy, for joining us. And thank you all for watching. Come back tomorrow. We will have another scleroderma patient. Happy Scleroderma Awareness Month, everybody.
Thank you.